Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Crypto.com. I want to look at a little bit about what they're doing in the advertising space. It's just as important what a company does, what their use case is, what the purpose is in crypto. That is just as important as how they get their message out there. Now, I believe Crypto.com, from a centralized perspective, has one of the best products in all of crypto. They have the best crypto debit card anywhere on the planet. You get free Spotify, free Netflix, free Prime. You get ridiculous cash back for a debit card, ladies and gentlemen, a debit card. I own the J Green debit card myself. I can talk about that more in the video. I've talked about that at length in other videos. Crypto.com has been one of the earliest sponsors on my channel. I was using their Crypto.com debit card long before they sponsored this channel, though. I believe in them, and I think I love what they're doing in this space. I love how they're getting the message out there. And one thing that I often say on this channel is I say that we're here early, we're here first. You know, people hardly know about this technology. People are hardly aware of crypto and what it can do outside of, they've heard about Bitcoin at this point. But Crypto.com is everywhere right now. I mean, they are advertising on a scale that I don't know if any other crypto company is advertising to this scale. I was in an airport not too long ago, and I saw the Crypto.com ad on one of the flashing billboards inside the airport. Coincidentally, it was the very first time that I tested out this airport lounge with my J Green card. And I thought it was ironic because as I was walking towards the lounge, I actually saw the flashing banner advertising the Crypto.com card. And it made me think, man, how far we've come. Some of us have been in crypto. We can remember a time where if crypto was even mentioned in a national publication of any kind or any sort of national advertising, I mean, we just salivated. Like we were like, that's it. It's going to go mainstream. It's going to go mainstream. Of course, most of us probably underestimated how much effort it would take to ever actually go mainstream. But mainstream awareness is happening, and it's happening in part because of Crypto.com. Now, they're not out there advertising because they want to create awareness just for the crypto space. Obviously, they want to create awareness for their company and what they do, but they're advertising on a grand scale. One thing that I always say in crypto is it's important that a product not only is a great product, but they also have to understand advertising. If you can't figure out how to get eyeballs on your project, you're dead. There are some incredible projects out there that have gone absolutely nowhere. And I believe that a big part of that is because they don't understand how to advertise their own brand or their own product. They think the product's going to stand on its own or the technology is going to stand on its own. Well, the reality is that's not going to happen if nobody knows about it. People have to know about it first. The right amount of people have to know about it before viral word of mouth can take place. All right, let's talk about what is Crypto.com. I want to look at what they've done in some of their advertising. The first major thing they ever did, many of you, if you've been following this channel for a long time, if you've been in the crypto space more than 2 or 3 years, you'll know that Crypto.com used to be known as Monaco. That was their original project, or that was their original name. In fact, they had a token called the MCO token. Monaco was around before there was even a debit card. It was just on the roadmap. Hey, there's going to be this crypto debit card. And they weren't the first project at the time to say they were going to create a debit card. There's probably been hundreds that have said it. Very few have ever done it. None have done it as good as Crypto.com. And I know they're a sponsor to this channel, but I can say that wholeheartedly. I've said it before they sponsored this channel, and I'll say it now. The first major purchase they ever made was they purchased the Crypto.com domain name all the way back in 2018. Crypto Visa card company Monaco just spent millions to buy Crypto.com. Now, this is a bit of a crazy story, and it kind of makes you wonder what happened here in the backstory, because Crypto.com was a domain name that was owned by a professor of computer and information science at the University of Pennsylvania. He sits on the board of directors of the Tor Project. He owned that domain name and turned down millions and millions of dollars. You know he had to get offers in the millions of dollars to sell them that crypto domain name, but he never sold it. And it just makes you wonder what exactly happened. What was it he saw about the Monaco project that caused him to want to sell the domain name to Monaco? Because it couldn't have just been about the money, because I'm certain they weren't the first one to offer him millions of dollars. And when they offered him those millions of dollars, they were still a pretty young project trying to get their feet underneath them. More recently, out of nowhere, UFC inks a $175 million crypto deal. Its largest sponsorship ever. So this is incredible. Now, Some of you may know I'm also a I'm a cryptocurrency fan. That's true. But I'm also a UFC fan, huge UFC fan. And if you pull up some images on Google, UFCcrypto.com, and look at images, you'll see all these images everywhere. It's on the ring mat now. It's on all of the fight gear. It's everywhere. You cannot watch a UFC fight. We're watching a pay-per-view tonight, but you can't even watch a UFC tonight. Oh, by the way, the pay-per-view tonight is actually free if you're in the US. But you can't even watch UFC now without seeing crypto.com everywhere. Massive exposure. I mean, massive exposure in one of the fastest growing sports in the world. Really incredible. And the idea that they spent $175 million. What this does, I mean, the amount of people that reached out to me and said, hey, you told me about that crypto.com debit card. I see they're on UFC now. Or, hey, isn't that like, do you know something about crypto.com? Because I know I'm a UFC fan and I'm into crypto. Do you know something about this crypto.com? Yes, that's the debit card. Remember how I told you the easiest way to buy Bitcoin with your bank account was through crypto.com? Yeah, that's them. And by the way, if you haven't seen that video, I got a video showing you how to buy Bitcoin or crypto with your bank account through crypto.com. I think it's one of the easiest ways to do it personally. Now, they've come out with their next big ad campaign, and they actually have actor Matt Damon in on this one. Take a look at this. Crypto.com launches a global brand campaign. This is in October. This was just announced. Campaign starring Matt Damon to air in 20 countries, building on recent sponsorships including Formula One, which I wasn't even aware of this one, UFC, and the 76ers basketball team in the U.S., and more. Watch the new campaign here. Today, Crypto.com, the world's fastest growing cryptocurrency platform, rolled out a global ad campaign supported by recent sponsorship announcements to formally introduce the platform to consumers around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, they're going after Main Street. They're not going after just the average crypto punk. They're going after absolute mainstream people who know nothing about crypto. And the way they're doing it is a very similar message that I say on this channel. And it's fortune favors the bold. Be early. Be a pioneer. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look.
History is filled with almosts. With those who almost adventured, who almost achieved, but ultimately, for them it proved to be too much. Then there are others. The ones who embrace the moment and commit. And in these moments of truth, these men and women,
First of all, what a crazy well done ad. They shove a lot in here in just 1 minute.
Mere mortals, just like you and me, as they peer over the edge, they calm their minds and steel their nerves with 4 simple words that have been whispered by the intrepid since the time of the Romans. Fortune favors the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is epic. That is absolutely epic. I'm going to link this down in the description for you to watch the full video yourself if you want. You can share it with people if you want. But it's an incredible ad campaign. It's done really, really well. The messaging is on point. I mean, everything advertising 101, and they hit every point in this ad. It's really awesome. So as a company, I'm certain Crypto.com is not going to go anywhere at all. I use their J Green debit card now. My next goal that I'm working on is over here, the Icy White. That's what I want to get next. In order to get the debit card, by the way, you can even get the Midnight Blue. It's totally free. You get 1% cash back with the free debit card. You get 2% with the Ruby Steel. All you have to do is buy $400 worth of CRO tokens and leave them staked right here. Stake or staking means the holding of CRO in your Crypto.com app wallet for a period of 6 months. So you buy $400 worth of tokens and you just stake them. Now, those tokens in 6 months could go up and down in value. That is possible. But you get them back. It's not like you're paying $400 for the debit card. It's not a $400 like fee. You get them back. You own the CRO tokens. The tokens can go up in value, by the way. Same thing with the Jade Green card. $4,000 worth of tokens. Icy White would be $40,000, of course, and Obsidian would be $400,000. Why would someone pay $400,000? Well, obviously you would believe in the project a great deal, but you're getting 8% cash back. 8% cash back. I mean, in CRO rewards alone, if you're using the debit card often, you're going to save up a lot in CRO rewards alone. And then you're going to get free, with the Obsidian, you're going to get free Spotify, free Netflix, free Amazon Prime. You're going to get 10% reimbursement on Expedia, Airbnb. You're going to get airport lounges for you and a guest. You're going to get access to your Crypto.com private. You're going to earn bonus rewards, exclusive merchandise, welcome pack, and private jet partnership. Whatever that is, that sounds awesome. And if you get the Icy White, you get access to almost everything. You don't get the Airbnb, which isn't that big of a deal. And you don't get a private jet partnership. So the Icy White is a crazy steal. You only get 5% cash back. But again, it's for a debit card. A debit card, not a credit card, a debit card. The J Green, I get 3% cash back. 3% cash back. What? There's not a debit card on the planet that gives you 3% cash back. Crypto.com is incredible. By the way, if you own a Crypto.com debit card, let me know down in the comments which debit card you have. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to sign off a little bit differently this time. In honor of Crypto.com's new ad campaign, remember, fortune favors the bold. This is Crypto Wealth. I'm out.